Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. I'm once again handing the reins over to my friend Dan from UK Bike Fit today. Dan's going to the climate chamber with Leigh to do some heat testing, some body adaptation stuff. This isn't something I fancy doing, in honesty. Please do let Dan know in the comment section down below how much you're enjoying these videos. I'm absolutely loving working through this footage. Hopefully you are too. And I think this is one of the last ones before they actually get stuck into the record attempt. So it's getting close. Enjoy.
Okay, so I'm currently sat in a room at Loughborough University. Met Leigh here and Sally. Leigh's doing a heat chamber session, climate chamber session tonight. Doing a training session in there to acclimatise for the world record attempt. So he gets used to the conditions that we're going to have out in Florida. But whilst we're also here, someone from BBC News has come to do an interview. I don't know if it's like TV or radio or what, but the company that does all the filming and interviews for BBC News are going to come. So we're here for that. I don't know if I'm going to get interviewed or not. I think it's just Leigh, but we'll see. So we're just going to sit through that first and then go and do the session. So this will probably be the last time I see Leigh before he goes out to do the attempt, or at least work with Leigh anyway. So yeah, it's exciting. We're only about 10 days away now from when Leigh has to go out, and then I go out a week after that. So that gives you an idea of time frame. So yeah, we'll see what today's got in store. Okay, so we are in the heat chamber or climate chamber. I keep calling it heat chamber, climate chamber, because the main thing that we're looking at is temperature and humidity. So Sally's the boss. Sally's been running the session with Leigh. So basically the plan with the climate chamber is to get Leigh's core body temperature up high enough to work, or whilst he's working, sorry, to cause an adaptation that we want him to do before he goes out to Florida. So his body's used to working in the conditions that he's going to be working in. So we've got, I'll show you the heat chambers. Sally's about to come out of one. That's one, and then that's two, and then that's what we're looking at in these chambers. That's 35 degrees Celsius and 71% humidity at the moment. So that'll be a lot hotter hopefully than what we get in Miami, but again, the idea is just to get his core body temperature up to a level that we want. So it doesn't really matter too much about what the exact temperature is, as long as his core body temp is where we want it. So after 5 minutes, every 5 minutes, we go and ask him a bunch of questions about how hard he's working and how hot he feels, and then that's all documented down and Sally makes sense of it. So that's that. So he's got about, how long's he got left?
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes left. He's having a whale of a time. He's not working hard now. So I think, how many watts is he doing now? 150?
120.
120, so he's chilling. Because his core body temp is 39.3, which is about the range we want him to work at. So power doesn't really matter. But yeah, he's nearly done, so we'll catch him when he comes out.
So Leigh's in the chamber at the moment. We've got the temperature set to 35 degrees Celsius, 72% humidity. So 71% humidity. That's the humidity, the highest humidity in Florida. So we're just trying to get him used to that and how kind of moist the air is. And then also with the temperature, we're basically taking it up to 35 degrees, even though maximum temperature in Florida is around 28. So that's just to cause basically heat stress. So to cause his body to adapt to be able to cope with those conditions, and the adaptations it will make while his body's trying to, function in that temperature, will basically help him at the lower temperatures as well. So it basically makes your body more efficient. Your heart rate lowers at the same temperature. Your sweat rate increases to be able to cool you down more, and then also you feel less hot in hotter conditions. So from the start to the end of the training, he should feel less hot in this temperature than he did at the start.
So I'm not sure if you heard any of that in the chamber, because the fans, is it fans?
Yeah, so it's basically the air and the humidity we pumped in through a vent.
Yeah, so like they're really loud. So I don't know if you heard any of that, but we've got core body temperature measured by a thermometer inserted somewhere into Leigh's body. You can figure that out. We've got heart rate from heart rate strap to his watch, and then what else we got? Time, and oh, he's got his power from his Garmin. So all the data in there, and yeah, we've got 5 minutes left.
So basically, at the end of the session, we have to take the temperature of the chamber down slowly, because if you basically open the door and just let all the cold air go in, it can cause condensation in the equipment inside, and we've got some expensive bikes in there. So basically,
so it's not to help Leigh, it's just to look after the equipment.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
So we've started to take it down slowly. It won't really affect his session because he'll finish in about 2 minutes. But it's just so I don't have to sit around here for another half an hour.
So we can go home early.
So we can go home and have our dinner.
Yes, please.
So.
If you needed proof that it was hot in there, that was Leigh, and he's just shrunk into a little puddle, just totally dissolved. R.I.P.
Yeah, so I just went down to Starbucks and got a coffee for Dan, and the cup already had his name on it.
Okay, so just finished up. Just cleaned his bike, so that was nice. Feel disgusting now, but also cleaned the floor. Everything's washed down. Here's the heat chamber. Nice and clean, good to go. So just waiting for Leigh, and then we'll be heading off. Okay, session done. Just got home. So Leigh got interviewed by the BBC. Obviously didn't get any of that on camera. It'd have been a bit weird if I just you know, pulled the GoPro out while she was trying to do her proper stuff. So but yeah, that was cool. So that'll go on BBC Radio and TV, East Midlands TV, on the news. So get some good exposure for Leigh. So yeah, did the session. So next time, I've got a meeting with Leigh and the team next week in person, but after that, next time I see Leigh face to face will probably be in Miami. So yeah, it's really exciting. Feels like it's getting really close now. Well, it is really close now. It's 2.5 weeks away. So just putting the final pieces of the puzzle together, and then we're there. So yeah, check out the rest of the vlogs. So if you've not already, subscribe to Dan's channel, like, comment, subscribe, all of that malarkey. Got to get that in, otherwise he'll tell me off. And yeah, next time I see you, we'll probably be at the airport.